Hi everyone, I'm John Engel with Clarion Energy. We are here at Distributech 2022 in Dallas, and so happy to be joined by Mauricio Subieta, the Energy CTO for Nokia. Mauricio, great to see you, and thanks for being with us.
Sure, thank you, pleasure.
Hearing a lot here at Distributech this year about the changing business model for utilities. So much change is underway. How does Nokia's private industrial-grade wireless network play into that mix?
One of the things that we've been able to achieve for the last decade or so is help utilities modernize their infrastructure, go from obsolescent technology into what is now required for us to have constant power, minimize the outages, increase the safety for the workers, and also really play into the new modern world. We are all used to getting wireless in our phones and everything else. We get to watch Netflix. We have to bring that technology to utilities so that mission critical applications can be supported. We have to support their critical infrastructure. And what's going on in the world nowadays is very important to keep that connectivity so we know what really is going on. So we are bringing, I would say, a revolution in solutions that are bringing not only a bunch of different options for them to play spectrum-wise, but also the different types of devices that are really made for utility applications, for mission-critical applications, so that we can support that. So we've been one of the pioneers doing that for the last decade, like I said, and I think that's what we're showcasing here in the show this year.
Mauricio, you mentioned the IPMPLS routers. What advantages are there in combining that with LTE?
One of the key advantages I mentioned is the fact that we've been working with utilities for a decade. The technology we've been deploying, IPMPLS, has enabled them to really move ahead and create the different services that the utilities require with quality of service, with differentiation, with encryption in order to meet regulation. What we did with LTE is extend that, with IPMPLS on LTE, is extend that service to the field air network, which is the new frontier, so to speak. This is where now utilities are trying to deploy new equipment, to modernize their infrastructure, to meet the requirements of distributed energy resources, for example, and that brings the security, the encryption, and the reliability of a network that they normally use in their backbone into the field air network.
So Mauricio, acquiring spectrum for private networks is incredibly challenging for utilities. How does Nokia help alleviate some of those headaches?
We've been one of the first companies that actually started working trying to negotiate not only the access to spectrum for mission critical applications, but also to negotiate with brokers that actually normally deal with carriers. So it's important that we showcase that Nokia brings the spectrum in the solutions, but we're also moving the step forward into newer options. MulteFire, for example, is a technology that is based on an alliance with many different vendors that is allowing to deploy private wireless networks in truly unlicensed spectrum. So now, for the challenges of utilities trying to get licensed spectrum or even working on the CBRS world, we have one more option called MulteFire that really truly allows you to deploy these networks within unlicensed spectrum.
Incredibly important topic. Mauricio Subieta, great to be with you, and thanks for being at Distributech.
Thank you very much, pleasure.